Hello everyone, Scottish Lad here and welcome back to Scottish Lad Does Darts Reviews. In today's review we are going to be reviewing a set of the Harrows Luke Woodhouse in 23g, also available in 21 and 25g, but without further ado, let's crack on with it. Here we go guys, nice close-up look to the signature darts of Luke Woodhouse, which are manufactured by Harrows. As you can see with the Harrows logo here and the Luke Woodhouse logo in here, they come equipped with the Super Grip Ignite stems in a nice grey, or smoky as Harrows call it, and the signature Luke Woodhouse flights. Really nice looking flights, really like the design of these. Manufacturer's logo there, just Harrows and your Luke Woodhouse. And the Super Grip Ignite, which is obviously just an upgraded version of the Super Grip, like fusion kind of style of stems and flights, which takes us on to having a wee look at the dart itself. Now, the dart's length from here where the point meets the barrel to here where the stem meets the barrel is bang on 51mm long, and the width at the widest point, considering it's a straight barrel, the width pretty much the full way minus this slight tape at the rear, so from here to kind of round about here is 6.5mm, and this is for the 23g. There is also available in 21 and 25. Unfortunately there is no soft tip for these. It could be something Harrows look into in the future, but at the moment these are just available in steel tip. 90% tungsten as well, so you can't really grumble at the tungsten content. I know a lot of people complain about the tungsten content, which brings us on to the grip. Now for me personally, that grip looks like a kind of bubble grip or a barrel, like a whiskey barrel or something, with a round cut on top of it. Now the grip on it's actually a really nice grip on it, to be fair. At the rear you've got a couple of wee slight rings here if you're a rear gripper, but for me again I've got maybe this slight wee bit at the back there, those two wee rings. But if you're a kind of middle to front gripper, a front to middle gripper I should say, it's going to be an adequate dart for you in terms of the grip, because it's pretty much throughout the barrel. Nice rounded bull nose, then onto the standard 25mm Harrows black points. But the grip level for me on a scale of 1 to 5 is a pretty easy 3.5 on a scale of 1 to 5. And then just the entire setup looks clean as well. Maybe add a longer point in there if you're not used to a shorter point. But nonetheless, Harrows has done a smack bang great job manufacturing these for Luke Woodhouse. If you want to copy the exact setup that Luke Woodhouse uses, all you need to do is buy this set of darts in 21g, because that is the exact setup he uses. I think he may use slightly longer points, but I'm not entirely sure on that myself. But 90% tungsten set of Harrows darts for the player on the PDC Order of Merit Luke Woodhouse. I've gave you all the necessary information minus the price. The price of these is an absolute bargain for a pro player dart, in my opinion, and the price of these is £35.95. But I've given you all the necessary information on the Luke Woodhouse barrels. Let's get them over to the board and we'll see how we get on with them. Right guys, here we go. It's the throne section for the Harrows Luke Woodhouse in 23g. As I said in the close-up section, so to speak, also available in 21 and 25. 21g is the weight that Luke actually uses. For me, these darts are pretty much ideal because I'm a straight barreled thrower. The only thing that they did lack for me is grip at the rear. Obviously I throw like that, so I'm not really getting much grip at the rear. So to speak, for you middle grippers, I did eventually move my grip to here, so I was getting a good use of that grip. So the grip's a definite 3.5 on a scale of 1 to 5. That's including when your hands do start to heat up. Obviously I only throw for a couple of minutes at the board for the reviews, but I do throw them beforehand. But the way these fly is absolutely lovely when you've not got the camera on. But they fly really nice. The balance is kind of mid-weighted, central weighted I'd say, centre weighted. So the balance is kind of on point, especially with the setup that is provided for the darts themselves. The points are 25mm, so you do get a slight kind of sitting up kind of angle like this. So if you like your darts sitting, say, like that, could be worth giving these a wee go. But that grip, as I described, it's like a kind of whiskey barrel with a ring cut on top of it. The more pressure you put on the actual dart itself, the grippier it feels. But that's just the case with any dart, I'd have to say. And I do have very light grip, so for me it's a comfortable 3.5. If I was to dig it in, etc. like this, it's probably level 4. So if you grip the dart quite hard, say you're like this, for example, and you're kind of feeling it, definitely level 4. But if you're a light gripper, like myself, definitely level 3.5 grip. Fly through the air really nicely. Hit the board really nicely. The only thing that was bugging me a wee bit was the length of the points. Other than that, Harrows have done a cracking job of these. And obviously Luke Woodhouse plays really well with them. But let's get ready to go and get wrapped up. There we go, guys. That was my review of the Harrows Luke Woodhouse darts in 23g. Also available in 21 and 25, like I've said throughout the video. Luke himself uses 21g with pretty much this setup. So if you want to throw an exact dart like Luke Woodhouse, check them out in 21g. But overall feel, I'm just going to put these down for a second. Overall feel is the feel quality in the hand. The grip's definite 3.5. The grip does stick to your fingers really well. Come with a short stem and standard flight as well, which really suits me down to the ground. I'm a short stem person. The flight's not so much now because I have moved on to kite flights. Slightly rounded bull nose, which would be greeted very nice with a Harrows Apex point. But $35.95 for a set of pro player 90% tungsten darts is definitely an ideal price, rather than paying, let's just say, 60, 70 quid for a higher end. Well, no even higher end because they're just as quality. But these are a plain tungsten barrel, so there's no fuss with titanium nitride or paint or anything like that. It's just straight out the box, ready to use. I've always liked that about Harrows. You can just pick the boxes up, take the darts out, and you're ready to go. Obviously with some minor modifications if you'd like a shorter stem or a longer stem. But let me know what you thought of the Luke Woodhouse review in the comment section below. On the road to 2,000 subscribers, so I'd really appreciate it if you'd all liked, shared it out, subscribed. Currently at 1,339 subscribers, so a third of the way there to 2,000 subscribers. We'll get there hopefully by the end of the year. That is my goal for 2022. But with everything going on in the world, stay safe out there, and of course, keep on darting.